Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pixila, and today we're doing some r/Bridezilla. I'm excited to get in and laugh at some entitled crazy brides because Bridezillas are fucking amazing. I'm sorry, I love them. Oh my god, I just love them, and I'm excited to do this. So hopefully you guys like this. Let's get into this. Also, real quick before we jump in, do you guys like it when I keep my little avatar throughout the whole video? Or do you like her for the intro and the outro? Let me know how you guys feel. Thanks. Hi members of the Blank Wedding of Winter 2020. Hope y'all are doing great and getting all your wedding gifts prepared. Your cold hard cash and your large housewarming gifts for Blank and I, we really cannot wait to see you all and receive your gifts this December. LOL. In all seriousness, we are asking our guests not to change their attendance because of COVID. We have a handful of guests decide not to attend our wedding because of COVID fears. This is dangerous because we have a 200 plus monetary goal minimum. Ladies and gentlemen, most of this money will help cover the cost of our amazing wedding and goes right back to you. This is for you. Think of all the food, drink, and fun you will have. Sorry, my cat dropped something. Heaven forbid, if y'all are generous and we can actually book our European tour, ideally y'all would donate upwards of $30,000 so Blank and I can spend a month traveling, bar hopping, swinging, and more in Europe. Please have a bit of empathy for Blank and I because COVID and its nonsense has actually added depression into our lives. So we really so we really need y'all to open up your wallets and just give a little bit. As a bit of a motivator, we have decided on some gift giving tiers. 0 to 1,000 donations. Thank you cards with my kiss stained signature. 1,000 to $15,000. Sorry, 1,500. 1,000 to 1,500 donations. Thank you cards with my thank you cards with kiss signatures. My wedding song mailed separately with Blank's consent. 15,000 to 1,500 to 2,500. A night with Blank and I, a bottle of barefoot wine, Lindt chocolate fed to you. 2,500 to 3,500. Party thrown with just us, a ceremony of appreciation, 18 plus. 3,500 to 5,000. Invitation to join Blank and I for a part of our honeymoon, but you will sleep on the couch. 5,000 to 6,500. Ultimate prize. Weekend getaway with Blank and I. We will drown you in affection and spoil you. Okay. I have one concern about this. Don't you normally invite family members and stuff to your wedding? Are you going to be drinking wine and feeding your family members chocolate and letting them spend the night with you? Like, this is really interesting. Or is this for people who aren't your family? Because, like, I wouldn't want to do that with my mom or my sister or maybe my cousin. Like, do people really invite that? Like, I haven't been to a lot of weddings. In fact, I've only been to one, my brother's wedding. And, I get a few friends, but, like, how many people that's not related to you is going to be coming to this wedding? Because I'm just going to say, these tier gifts seem very sexual in nature, and they did mention that they are going to be swinging in Europe. Nothing wrong with that stuff. But, like, how many non-relatives are coming to your wedding that you're expecting them to spend that much money that you're implying doing sexual things with them? I know this is early, but if you know me, it's not. I'm doing this because I know everyone is not rich, including blank, 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 blank. Blake and I are planning to renew our vows in the summer of 2024. God willing, no plagues or pandemic. If Blank hasn't divorced me because of sexual harassment. Me. I thought the summer would be better with kids out of school. This will be my second attempt to get all my friends together in one place. I'm just trying to figure out other ways that don't involve dying. We want to do it at an all-inclusive resort or a cruise for a week. We didn't pick out anything yet, but probably by April 2020 we will have a destination at a guesstimate price. If you save $1 a day starting today, On April 1st, 2024, you will have $1,008. I will probably mention this again on April 2022 just to keep it on people's radar for those who don't use digital calendars. Peace, love, peace, love. But here's the thing. You would want people to pay for it before the summer of, or before the year 2024, because if you are picking it out in like April, you want to book it in advance if you want it to be like all this, like, I'm just assuming. So they would need the money long before April 1st, it seems like. Second of all, that's a lot to ask for like a bunch of people for your renewing your wedding, like renewing your vows. Like that's a lot. Like me and my sisters are planning on doing like a sistercation and stuff right now, and that's something we all decided to do together. So, asking us all to save money for that is not a problem. But for just this is not something you decided with these people. You have made this decision for them to come to your wedding vows renewal, and now you're making them have to pay $1,000 for it? Bro, just saying. Hey, I'm the girl that just asked for your number on Instagram but for my godmother's wedding. Okay, good morning. What does she want me to make again? Breakfast/brunch, car with omelet station and shrimp, crab meat, swordfish, and regular bacon, turkey sausages, basically every type of breakfast meat. I've never heard crab meat or swordfish for breakfast meat, but I'm going to continue. A wing station, all of your flavors you can think of. Waffle station, that stuffed salmon dish that was on your Instagram, but only make that for like 50 people. Fresh fruits, shrimp, grits, macaroni and cheese, fresh cooked veggies, string beans, broccoli, carrots, 200 cupcakes, all your signature flavors. What is the date of the wedding? October 10th, 2018. About 175 to 200 people. She needs an estimated price. $5,000. That's about $28 a person. Her menu is pretty expensive, but $28 a person most definitely would get it done. $5,000? Yeah, I'm purchasing all the food and making it, correct? Yeah, lol, but why that much? You're an Instagram caterer. It's not like you have your own legit restaurant, lol. What does that have to do with me purchasing all the food for 200 people and making it? I'm pretty sure you have a good plug, lol. Every good caterer does. She said 2100, take the opportunity or leave it, her exact words. Tell her, love, I'm good. Enjoy. Bro, first of all, how many people you feed? That's a lot of food for 200 people. Like, that's a lot. And also, $28 per person, that's really freaking cheap. Like, if you go to a restaurant, depending on what restaurant you go to, it can be more than $25 per person. Like, when I go to my favorite restaurant, which is Osaka, it's like $50 a person. Okay, so $28 per person for a wedding seems pretty good for me. I don't know. I've never planned a wedding, so I don't know if that's actually expensive for a wedding, but for everything that she's asking for, if she would have taken like a few things off, it could have been the 2100. Either invite less people or take something off your menu. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you guys remember to like and comment down below. If you enjoy me, make sure you guys subscribe because I do videos like this all the time. And let's get back to the craziness. Wedding tip. Brides, when picking your bridesmaids, don't pick anyone just because you know them. Pick people that genuinely love you and are willing to sacrifice all your wants for one day. If they can't comply with all your reasonable wants for one day, they ain't loyal. They shouldn't have to argue about hairstyles, makeup, shoes for one day. Period. Done. Like nothing else can be said. Except for, it depends on what you're asking for. I saw a post where someone was like telling a girl she had to grow out her hair and she liked to keep her hair really short. That's not a commitment for one day. She has to literally grow out her hair for months. That's not a commitment for one day. That's a commitment for until the day of your wedding. Or people who ask their bridesmaids to lose weight. That's not a commitment for one day. That is a commitment until your wedding. Makeup, shoes, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad for me. That's reasonable. And the hairstyles that work within the length of the person's hair is not too big of a deal. But some of these brides be asking for some crazy shit, man. So I have come across this gem. So you see the bride and the groom. And then you see the mother-in-law, which is the groom's mother, wearing almost white. It looks like it's like a ivory, like a deep gray color. So at least it's not white, but she is like holding her son's hand in the picture. What is it with mother-in-law? What is it with groom's mothers? Like, I've seen so many pictures, like either the mother wearing white, or like the mother freaking out, or like just going crazy. Like, it's like moms are like obsessed with their sons. It's like they are in love with their sons. I don't understand it. I really freaking don't. My future mother-in-law is great. She has 3 boys. Maybe that's it. Maybe because she has 3 boys, you know, she's not obsessed with just one single son. But like, she's great. You know, I know she won't wear white to my wedding or demand a whole bunch of shit from me. She's great. I love her. But like these, oh God, mother-in-laws are just crazy. Oh my God. Here's another photo. See, you almost can't tell which one's the bride. She didn't just wear a white dress. She wore a fucking wedding dress to her son's wedding. That is so fucking disrespectful. I would be like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck who. That's a fucking wedding dress, basically. The one holding the flowers right here. I believe this is the bride, so this is the mother-in-law. The audacity of that woman is rude AF. Oh my God. Alright, this is gonna be the last post. Tell me if I'm wrong here. I no longer think my sister would be a bridesmaid simply because she has a newborn and not able to be present during everything that goes on throughout the day. She will have to leave from getting ready to go pump every 2 hours for 30 minutes, and the day is on a strict schedule as it is. Not to mention that I don't think it's possible for her to wake up early to be at the venue to get ready. It go all day long until 9 p.m. on little sleep from being up and down with the baby. I also really don't want a newborn at the wedding because babies are super unpredictable. I paid for a videographer for the highlights, but also he records the entire ceremony start to finish. What happens if the baby gets fussy during a vow exchange, or of course can't be edited out due to the in the moment recording? Also, if the baby were there, my sister cannot just leave the ceremony to tend to him, which means someone else, more likely my mother, has to miss the whole reason why we're there. Am I being a bridezilla, or do I have the right A, to not have her as a bridesmaid, and B, not to want the baby there at all? I don't know if I would say this person is being a bridezilla, but I feel like they're being a little entitled, for sure. I feel like you should try talking to your sister, because I believe you can freeze breast milk and it'll last like a little bit longer. So, you know, it might be hard for her, but ask if she's willing to, you know, pump some extra in advance just for the day, you know, and if you don't want the baby there, see if she's willing to get a sitter. And honestly, if she's not, see if you can, try paying for a sitter for herself for the day. You know, if you really want her to be a bridesmaid and you don't want the baby there, you have to try compromising with your sister. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I I understand where you're coming from. I think you're being a little entitled. I understand not wanting the newborn at the ceremony, but probably the reception would be nice. Um, but yeah, I feel like you should try having a conversation with your sister and seeing what she's able to do and how flexible she's able to be. Mind you, she doesn't have to be flexible at all because she has a newborn fucking baby. And with that being said, that's going to be our last post of the day. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. A lot of the posts I came across on r/Bridezilla I've seen in different forums and on different channels, so it hasn't been anything new. I think the last one I did was new for me, but I think the rest of them I've seen before and I reacted to them before, just been watching them on YouTube. But they're still good, they're still entitled, they're still fucking crazy. And I had a good time. If you guys had a good time, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Hope you guys have a great day, and bye bye.